recording, so that's
cool.
fun. Okay.
That's fun.
That is fun.
You know, listen. Okay, Dan, ready?
Yes.
You are now listening to Lauer Road Radio.
Hey, welcome one and all to the #1 podcast, winter, spring, and fall. Talking sports for the thrill of it all. Hey, talking life, but we're killing it all. Jason and Dan with the master plan. These are dangerous men with the mic in the hand. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Yeah. Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Let's get it.
At Tanagra, when the walls fell, this is Dan Owings coming at you another time for Lauer Road Radio with my co-host, as always, Jason. But today's a special show. It's not just Jason. It is my old friend, Matt Neff. How you doing today, Matt?
I'm doing great. How's everybody doing in here?
Good.
Great. How's everybody doing out there? Facebook, give us a thumbs up. Give us a heart.
So
Maybe a care symbol.
the reason that Matt is on the show today is multifaceted. One of the reasons is he's a good friend.
More my friend than yours.
Oh, you guys are fighting over me. I love
I'd
that.
say
Thank you.
we've known each other as long.
No, I've known him longer.
Yeah.
I mean, we were at the same camp together.
I met him first.
That
You
seems
probably
right.
did meet him first.
It seems right. I honestly don't remember, but I think I
don't
think it was
remember
Jason.
either.
We were eating pizza rolls together.
Yeah,
That's
eating
right.
pizza
He's like, I
rolls
got this
together.
brother. He really wants to meet you.
Yeah.
He's waiting backstage.
So Matt's on the show. Now, Matt, we had a podcast
We
a
did.
long time ago.
Yeah, it feels like it was 16 years ago.
I mean, it's about 5 years ago
yeah.
that we did it.
Yeah.
It's called 99 Lives. It was a huge success.
last podcast.
By any measure.
Yeah.
It was a massive success.
Yeah, I didn't know how to read like the ratings. So I was like, "We are doing great." I was creating
Yeah.
Instagram things like 150,000.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
impressions or whatever, or pings. It didn't even count.
Google bot hits.
Yeah, I just kept hitting refresh, and I was like, "No, we had like 17 downloads." I was like, 132,000. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
And people are like,
I felt great about it.
"Yeah." It helped my ego, but yeah, it was
Yeah.
very
Long
wrong.
term,
Yeah.
not so much.
Right.
So I'm a fan of a comedian. Do you know Nate Bargatze?
I do.
I
yes.
love Nate Bargatze.
Yeah, he's super chill. He's hilarious. Yeah. Great stuff.
And he's got a podcast now. It's been about 12 weeks, give or take, something like that. 10 or 12 weeks it's been around. And the very first week that Nate Bargatze's podcast dropped,
Nateland.
Nateland is the name of the show. I guess he and his buddies had some Krispy Kreme donuts on the show. Or before the show. And at some point there was a conversation about how many could you eat. The guy said he could eat 3 dozen. Nate said that's ridiculous. He said, okay, we need to have the Krispy Kreme donut challenge.
Right.
You come in, eat 3 dozen donuts, prove that you can do it. So they said that they were going to do it, and then they just never did it. And
Okay.
Jason and I were waiting for it to happen, and we said, you know what? If they're not going to do it, then we're going to do it.
That's right.
Right.
We're
here.
going to do what they didn't have the guts to do.
Right. Bringing
You know?
Ohio strong.
Bring Ohio strong.
Where do they broadcast from? Do we know?
Nashville.
Oh, see? Here we go.
I know. Bunch of musicians. And, yeah.
Right. Hattie B's delicious.
Jeez. So,
chicken.
so Jason is the one that stepped in. He said, you know what? I'm going to be the one to take the bullet. I will be the one to eat the donuts.
Very.
Did a little bit of math today, Jason. Krispy Kreme donuts Jason's got 3 boxes right there. There's another box from Matt and I if we want one.
Yeah.
I'm working my way through it.
Yep. Jason's taking huge bites, by the way. He's got a plan.
Is it smaller better?
I don't know. Well, not for this. No.
No.
Bigger's better.
So in 36 Krispy Kreme donuts, and he's ringing the bell every time he eats one.
Yeah.
In 36 Krispy Kreme donuts, there are 6,840 calories,
Oh, my gosh.
just as a reference point. And Jason,
But if I don't eat anything for the next 2 days, it'll average
Yeah,
out
should
to
be fine.
2,000 a day.
And you didn't eat yet today, right?
Yeah.
Right.
there are 792 carbs.
I've been doing 30 a day.
I don't know what this is going to do to your body later. I just am so... Maybe we could do a follow-up.
Well, I mean, we don't know
Live
what's going to
stream.
happen. What we know is that Jason's already eaten 12. No,
Almost.
almost
cruising through these.
He's making his
It's like
way
he's
quickly
done this
through
before.
It's like his whole life has been leading up to this one point.
This is
How
like
sad
this
is your
like a
life?
Tuesday for him. He's like, it's
It is.
the
More
Tuesday
like a Thursday,
36.
but, you know.
So, anyway, that is what it is. And so
awesome.
that's why Jason randomly will be doing this. But then we were thinking about it. We said, well, yeah, we want to do it on the show. But it's going to be hard for Jason and I to have a conversation while he's
Right.
stuffing his mouth full of donuts.
I feel like he's going to be done in about 6 minutes. So
I'm
I
trying.
think you don't even really need me. I'll
Listen,
just be here.
I saw a video of
I'll
a
hold the
guy.
mic.
I saw a video of a guy eat 60 in 5 minutes.
Whoa.
So, I mean,
Was
it's
it
possible.
Homer Simpson? Or was it like,
No, it was just a guy,
Yeah.
So, what we're going to do is we're just going to do the show the way that we normally do the show.
Yes.
And then at some point, Jason will either be done or pass out, break into some sort of sugar coma, have a heart attack.
Yeah.
One of these things is going to happen.
You could vote right now what you think's going to happen to Jason.
Here's my theory. This is what I've been going with, is that he is determined to get 36.
Yeah.
But I set the number at 27.
Oh.
That once he's gone over 27, if the thought comes to him like, I can't do this anymore, I think he'll push through to 36. But if he
Yes.
has that thought at like 22, I don't think he'll eat a whole dozen more.
So 27 is really the defining number.
I think if he gets to 27, he can make it all the way.
Yeah.
But we'll see. The other day I ate 3 donuts, and afterwards I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that was just more than I
and
should
they're not huge. I mean, they're a good sized donut.
No, the Krispy Kreme donut is very airy,
Yeah.
So no filling,
Yeah.
anything like that.
It's very light. It's good. All right.
I probably shouldn't be eating a donut on the show.
It smells incredible in here, though.
It does smell incredible in here.
Yes.
So, Matt, usually what we do is we come in with 3 things that we call it the 3 and 3, but lately we haven't even been getting
The
through
hat
that
trick,
many
right?
things.
That's a sports thing, right?
Oh, we should call it the hat trick.
This show's not a sports show.
I know. I just I was trying to explain to somebody today at the Apple store. I was getting a new battery in my phone, and they asked me like, "So I'm doing." They said, "What do you got going on tonight?" They don't really care, but
Yeah.
they have to ask that. I was like, "Oh, I'm doing a podcast." They're like, and I thought that would be it. And he goes, "Well, what's it about?" I'm like, "Geez, what is it about?" I mean, if you look at the back, like I don't know, sports, Baby
No,
Yoda,
it's a good question.
old shopping carts, guitar.
We're still trying to figure that out.
Yeah. No, it's great. I love it.
So, I just thought I'd start by talking about a couple of things. I did give you a warning.
Yep.
One
ready.
thing that you and I, there's a lot of things that we both like.
Yeah.
Some things we don't like. Some of our music overlaps. Like we both love Thomas Newman.
Uh-huh.
You really.
You got a friend
Yeah.
in me.
That's Randy. One thing that there's some music that you're like, oh, this is like you'll post something on Facebook like this is genius, you
Yes,
know, and
yes.
it's just so like brooding and
pensive.
emotional,
Mhm.
and it's just like I can't. It's
Right.
just a lot of like. It feels like the vocals are like way in the background or
Sure.
something.
Yeah.
I can't. I tried. I couldn't get with that. But I do love Thomas Newman. So we love soundtracks. So we have
do.
that in common. What's
Yeah.
who's your peak? Your favorite soundtrack guy?
Oh, it's got to be Thomas Newman.
It's Thomas Newman.
Yeah. Probably the Meet Joe Black soundtrack is incredible.
Yeah. Have you listened to Highwaymen?
I have.
It's really good.
I have the whole Apple Music thing, so I did all that, and there's probably like 3 to 4 good tracks. Usually it's like the end title,
Yeah.
because a lot of the songs are like 16 seconds long.
It's
like
for me. It's
soundtrack
shades
music's
of
short.
The Horse Whisperer. I feel
Oh,
a lot
yes,
of that.
That's a good one.
in the back.
Meet Joe Black, and then Shawshank would be great.
Oh, we got one down?
What do we do? We like have confetti, or should I?
Box one.
That's
Fires.
how you feeling?
box one.
don't
We're
know
only
if I-
8 minutes in. I mean,
you feeling?
you're doing
I'm-
great.
I don't know if I can do this.
Jeez, you're looking a little
Jason.
peakish. I don't
The
want you to
whole
hurt
thing-
I'm
yourself.
going to sugar high.
Yeah, you're going to be mouse off
My
the walls.
eyes are.
This is
Listen, I'm going to try.
people are counting on you.
I know. I'm going to feel like a failure if I don't do this.
I mean, you just
13.
ate a dozen donuts.
What I don't want to do is
9 minutes.
eat like 30 and a half,
Yeah,
fail the 3 dozen,
Yeah.
right.
and like just suffer for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'll do it. I believe in you.
Okay.
So the other thing, Matt, that we both like is we like the 1980s.
we do.
We
Big fan.
Both grew up in the 80s.
Born in 1980.
I was born in 1981.
79.
79, 80, 81.
Hey, we got them all. If all is 3, which should be 10, we got them all. Hat trick.
Touche.
And I think that there are a lot of things.
When in Rome.
I think there are a lot of things that our kids miss out on.
Yep.
Just because they didn't grow up in a good generation.
Right. I get it.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
I don't want to sound like an old grouchy man, like get off my lawn, but
Right.
in reality, our kids just generally, and by our kids, I mean your kids, are spoiled, rotten.
Oh, okay. It turned there. I
that's
agreed,
why
and then you turned it. Yeah. Okay.
I just think the whole generation has no idea
Yeah.
how to appreciate things.
Right.
And so they got their iPads and their phones.
Wi-Fi.
And my kids, I mean, at any moment they watch YouTube or all of that. And it's just constant access all the time. For us, when we were kids and we wanted a cartoon, I mean, essentially, for the most part,
It's a good point.
you had to wait for Saturday morning.
Right.
You
Totally.
know, maybe you had a VCR.
Right.
And you recorded one particular Saturday morning and you could go watch that again. But the Saturday morning was a big deal.
Right.
I feel like my kids, there's no Saturday morning.
Yeah.
For them, it doesn't.
There's nothing to wait for.
There's nothing special
Just
about
instant gratification all the time.
it. Yeah. But Saturday mornings for us, you would actually, I don't know about you, but I'd wake up early.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally. Be up at like 6:37 in the morning
And
playing
you get,
piano.
You get your cereal and you sit down and you start CBS or NBC or whatever.
Right.
And you just start watching cartoons.
Yep.
And you watch them till about 11, 11:30.
Right. And you kind of...
Towards the end, you had your X-Men came on
Yeah.
late.
About
For
11.
me,
Yep.
American Gladiators, Saved by the
Yeah.
Bell was also kind of on the end of that stuff.
Yes.
So that was always it was a great thing.
Right.
So one of the things we like to do here is Mount Rushmores. So you and I are going to do the definitive 1980s Saturday morning cartoon Mount Rushmore. So
excited.
I want to do two of them, actually.
Okay.
I want to do the shows.
Okay.
But before we do the shows, I want to do the Mount Rushmore of this is your Saturday morning. So for me,
Okay.
cereal,
Yes.
cartoons.
Right.
What else?
That's all I need. Well, I did have this race car track, the
Okay.
ones with like the zzz and the little spark
So
and all
like
that stuff.
toys.
Yeah. So I'd like Saved by the Bell, laying down, maybe
Yeah.
some honeycombs or something.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
a blanket.
I was thinking about today, my brother, I have an older brother who's 6 years older than me, and I don't know if this will translate on camera, but I never thought about till then. You know how like your families, like you think they're normal until like you meet other families and then they have certain things and you're like, they're weird. Like,
This guy's my brother, so yeah.
yeah, that's true. Well, I didn't know if he would know that or not if you were referring to him. So my brother would do this with his face, and I'm going to go off mic for a second. He would do this when you watch cartoons. He would just stay like that for like 4 hours. He would just push his face all out, just locked in.
4 hours.
Yeah. And he'd break blood vessels in his cheeks and stuff. It
Were
was
you
crazy.
watch cartoons on the floor?
No. Like on my stomach?
Yeah.
No, it was weird. That's what my brother did. That's
So-
the way he is that.
So
That's
would
the
he
way.
eat cereal on his stomach?
Yeah,
like
I don't remember if food involved. Like he'd probably go and eat. Here's another crazy thing he did. I don't want to make this about my older brother.
That's
but
fine.
He would touch the cereal when it falls into the bowl. That's gross.
What?
Yeah, like he would like guide it into the bowl. Like, let me touch it all. Which is gross.
Yeah,
Even if you
that
wash
is
your hands,
gross.
like don't touch your cereal. That's what the spoon's for.
Yeah. I mean, it's pre-COVID, but still. Yeah.
Honeycomb. Let me feel it.
That was it.
It's a sensory experience.
Yeah,
I
I guess. Yeah, it's just, he had all of his senses too. It wasn't like he was
So I'm going to say this is easy. We don't have to overthink this.
right.
It's cereal.
Yep.
It's crazy sugary cereal.
Yeah.
I think
Pajamas.
the sugar content in cereal was better for us back then than it is
Yeah.
today.
Food tasted better back in the day.
100%. I don't think anyone could argue that. How you doing?
I'm having a hard time.
When he starts stammering, that's not good.
You're gonna make it. I mean, we're only 13 minutes in. You got 40 minutes.
Maybe you need to take your time.
I'm not even halfway.
You're doing great.
Oh, I wish we had like an X-ray or some sort of MRI.
just
We
to
could see if
watch
his
all of his
stomach. Yeah,
donuts
just
go
like
down.
it's like it's like an Imodium AD commercial.
So so I'm sorry. Cereal,
Cereal. You need
cartoons,
Pajamas.
toys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
toy like you got to have pajamas. Like
Right, and
you
then
don't
pajamas.
get dressed up to watch
No,
Saturday
no,
Morning
no,
cartoons.
no,
You got to be casual.
Yeah.
Sweats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the experience.
Yep.
All right. So now let's do the cartoons that you are just more excited about than
Yeah.
any others.
So Mount Rushmore's 4, right?
4. Mm-hmm.
So
We got
we have to
Washington.
settle. I get 2. You get 2.
Jefferson. No, we got to agree. We have to decide. This
jeez.
is we'll,
Okay.
we'll figure this out. There's a Washington, Jefferson.
Yep.
There's a Roosevelt, and the other guy, Lincoln. There he is.
Tyler.
It's got to be iconic, not your favorite.
Yes, that's important. These are not
So
your
I
Okay.
really
favorites.
like.
Ooh.
I really like gummy bears.
Yes.
I don't think it's iconic. It was one of my favorites.
Yeah, Martin
my
Van
favorites.
Buren. Yeah, he's my favorite president. I mean,
Sure.
of
But he's
course.
not the most
But I'm
iconic.
not going to say that he belongs on Mount Rushmore. Even
okay.
I'm a big Van Buren head. You know what I mean? Even I.
Is that a thing? Okay.
Yeah, we
He's
call
read all
ourselves
the books.
Van heads, but you know what I mean? It's a whole
What
thing.
number was he? The president?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Which number was he?
Yeah. So
Okay.
so these are
Wait, watch that. Jeff Mad, Monad Jack, Van. Was he 8th?
Oh,
Was that right?
yeah, he was 8th.
Miss Dvorak's class, 5th grade. We did this whole song.
A champion.
The champion.
Uh-huh.
Flashes.
So this
Catch
is
the
important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, our bias is going to come into play, but we got to do our best to leave it at the door and to come up with our, the definitive Mount Rushmore of Saturday morning cartoons.
Okay.
So
I feel like it would be over if we just Googled the Nielsen ratings and just be like, yeah, that's what they said.
no,
is, and
because it's not
as
even
fun.
that's not even a good test. This is a
get it.
gut thing. You know?
Oh
this
yeah,
is-
I got plenty of guts.
Okay.
With these things, I'm ready.
All right. So what you got first?
Me first. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. One of the best theme songs ever.
Yeah.
Just incredible on every level.
And it came out, and
writing.
it's important that these did come out at least in the 80s.
Yeah.
So I
fact-checked. I wanna
looked
say
this one. This
85?
87. That's when the cartoon
I think
premiered.
the action figures came out in 85.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It says that Sean Astin was one of the voices.
That sounds right.
That's cool. I didn't
Call
know
back
that.
Lord of the Rings, right? Samwise Genji's, right?
I can't carry the ring, but I'll carry you.
Yeah.
All right, so I say definitely Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
I mean,
Boom.
What
Right on the
kid
board.
our age didn't love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Right. And what a crazy thought. Like, okay, we're gonna have teenagers, and then they're gonna be mutants. They're gonna be
Well, what does a little
ninjas.
kid like more than like a little kid's favorite age group to be around is teenagers?
Yeah,
because they're
check.
closest to them.
Ding.
They're close enough to them to feel like they're not like weird
look up
adults,
to.
but they're still like
They're still cool.
a teenager is super cool. When you're 8 years
Yep.
old, a teenager is like. I remember being in kindergarten. The 6th graders in my school were like giants. They
Right.
were full-grown adults,
Right.
And they
Mustaches.
were 11 or 12.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So yeah, and then Mutant Ninja Turtles. It just
Yeah.
never ends with these guys, but it's great.
Ninja, I get. Turtles was like, they gotta be something.
Yeah.
You know? But
And, and to give them all their own color,
yes.
to give them all the names of Renaissance artists.
Yep.
Like
Brilliant.
It's really genius.
Who was your favorite? Turtle?
I was a Michelangelo guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he was like pizza. He was
Yeah,
kind
he
of
was
mouthy.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, mhm.
I love Donatello. He was
Yeah,
like
that
the
makes
nerd.
a lot of sense.
Yeah, I actually got stitches on my leg because I was pretending to be Donatello one time.
Yeah.
I took off a shovel handle. I just had the bow, the staff, like he
Yeah.
had. And so I was just going against like this basement, the thick basement windows you can't see through,
Yeah, yeah.
In this pole barn. And I was just like, yeah. And I hit it and I had shorts on because it was the summer and they're probably short because it was the 80s.
Sure.
Because they didn't make long shorts in the 80s. So I hit and I turned and I felt a break and it just cut my leg. And I was
Ouch.
like, oh, I could see a little bit of muscle. It was really gross. So, yeah.
That's your Donatello story. So you're a Donatello
That
guy.
is. Totally. Yeah. Blood, sweat, and tears, Donatello.
All right, so let's put Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the list.
Great.
I think that's easy. All right, so I'm going to say another slam dunk.
Okay.
Ought to be DuckTales. It came out in
Yeah.
1987.
Probably second. Yeah, I'm torn because probably the second most iconic song.
Yeah. Danger.
It's just so catchy.
Yeah, it's really great.
And I did a little bit of backstory just with the music because I was like, I wonder what key this is in because I'm a music nerd.
Yeah.
And DuckTales is in F sharp, if anybody's wondering.
Really?
So yeah, F sharp is the F sharp major.
That's what I would have guessed.
I would have
Yeah.
thought it was C. That would have been my guess.
Yeah, well, a lot of people think that. That's what's funny about that song. It's a rookie mistake.
Well, DuckTales, and I think the thing
agree.
about DuckTales is I would say the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a boy-centric, obviously,
Totally.
cartoon.
Yeah.
But the DuckTales, I feel like our sister loved it. I think
Yeah.
it
Pretty
had,
brilliant.
what was the girl's name on that? It was Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Daphne? I don't know. Does that
Maybe
sound right?
Daphne.
Daffy?
I don't remember.
No, that's the other. That's
Yeah.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a different one. So DuckTales definitely belongs on the list. All right, what's your next suggestion?
So one that was not on the list that I had to dig for, and I don't know as far as rankings, I watched a ton of Muppet Babies. Did you guys ever watch Muppet Babies?
So do you know when Muppet Babies came out?
I would
That would
think
be
the
my
80s.
question.
I would think it was the 80s. I think I saw the date, but it would be like top 10, top 50, all these different lists from Saturday morning cartoons, and it was like not in there. There was a couple that weren't in there that I'm like, whoa. This is not.
What
work.
about Smurfs?
Smurfs? I do remember.
Pretty iconic.
Yeah, iconic song. I was okay. I was allowed to watch it growing up, like in a Christian household, but a lot of like my strict Christian friends were like, "No."
My
It's
wife
like
was
demonic.
Gargamel.
The original Muppet
Yeah.
Babies is 1984 when it premiered, so you're safe.
But it's pretty. I don't know. It's not real.
And it was
popular.
not on the list that you saw, huh?
Nope. I had to dig for it.
That's
It
interesting.
was like then it got to like top 100 or whatever. So yeah, it wasn't on there.
Well, Smurfs came out in 1981, so that's definitely safe to be
Yeah.
on the list.
And I don't remember the Muppet Babies theme song. So
Muppet Babies
will make your dreams come true. Muppet Babies, they'll do the same for you.
he knows all the lyrics to every song
know.
ever. It's
Makes me
incredible.
sick.
And you
Yeah.
wish that you weren't there. Just close your eyes and make believe you can be anywhere. Muppet.
Oh my
Muppet,
gosh.
Muppet. I don't know.
Keep going.
You know, it's a
Is
gift.
there more?
I
I don't know how you know all these lyrics. It's incredible. I wish I did.
It's a gift. I wish I could
is.
sing them as well as I knew them.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's a team effort.
All right. So Smurfs, I think it feels to me like Smurfs definitely belongs on the list. Did I like Muppet Babies? Sure.
Sure.
I don't know.
Nanny with the socks. You know, she had
Yeah.
those big socks on. It's
Yeah.
cute.
You had a thing for Nanny.
No, I don't. No,
Okay. All right.
I think for socks.
Okay. Then,
And we don't know how old
There it
Nanny
is.
was. Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
I always she struck me as like 63 years old. From Rhode Island is my
Yeah,
guess.
like Angela Lansbury.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
listen.
Maybe it was Angela Lansbury. Spin-off.
Chippendales Rescue Rangers.
Oh, great theme song.
1989 barely makes it in,
Yeah,
but I mean, it's
it
the
was on
80s.
my second list. I was like, okay, these are my top. But yeah,
What else you got?
As far as just there's so many on here.
Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, but
Do-do-do-do-do.
it wasn't on my. I just Mount Rushmore is so committal.
Okay.
It's a big deal.
No, it is a big deal. Transformers.
Yeah, that was on there
That's
too.
1984 that
About
came out.
G.I. Joe.
That was a big deal.
G.I. Joe.
I think G.I. Joe came out
gonna-
pre-80s.
Are you sure?
I want to
The
say
cartoon? I bet you $100 it was 80s.
it's gonna be close.
Yeah, it'd be close, I guess. He-Man
Worst
came
case would be
out
78,
in
79.
83.
Yeah.
Garfield and Friends. Did you watch that one?
Yep.
As 1988.
Yeah, the one character, the duck that had the inner tube on all the time. It
Yep.
was always interesting how his face matched
Wade.
the reaction. Wade.
Yeah.
Always matched the reaction of the inner tube. That was interesting.
It was a strange mutant quality.
Yeah,
too.
I was like, there's something to this. No.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah, that was on there. I would say, as far as Rushmore, though, like I would say G.I. Joe. It's
Yeah.
pretty
G.I.
epic.
Joe belongs on it before
Yeah.
the
Pretty
Rushmore.
epic. Yeah,
G.I. Joe was...
that
You
would be
think
my
G.I.
second
Joe
choice.
before Transformers, before He-Man? I
Yeah.
feel like there gets to be one action. Although I think
Yeah.
because the Turtles fit the comedy as much as the action. So I think the Turtles get their own thing.
Yeah,
But He-Man, Transformers, G.I. Joe, I think we got to take one of those three. And you would say
I would
G.I.
say
Joe?
G.I. Joe. Yeah,
You would say the same.
just seems un-American to not say G.I. Joe.
Transformers would be really, really close.
There you go. G.I. Joe
Yeah.
1983. Just found it.
Okay, we made it.
Okay.
So we got TMNT, G.I.
Yep.
Joe, 2 more spots. I'm just gonna start.
I think the Smurfs...
Yeah,
The Smurfs are pretty iconic.
Yeah.
that's just tough for me because that wasn't like my favorite show, but it's pretty
Very iconic.
huge deal. I forgot there was an Alf animated show as well. Remember Alf? There was a TV
I remember
show.
Alf, but I don't remember a cartoon.
Yeah, verified it was the 80s too. It was because I was thinking of because they start getting these spin-offs in the 90s, things
was a
like
big
that.
deal.
But yeah, Alf. Got any cats? That's all I
pretty good.
remember.
No problem.
I love the show. I had an Alf doll.
That was a pretty good impression.
That's all I've been worked on for 6 hours.
I'm not gonna. There's pressure's on. I'm not good. I'm good at impressions when I do them the first time.
Yeah, don't overthink it.
But
do you
but
got?
then I overthink it. This is Gandalf
Okay, ready.
hitting his head on the
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
Oh,
That's perfect.
is that pretty good?
Yeah, I closed my eyes for the theater
Thank
part
you.
of it. That's amazing.
Pretty proud of that one.
Oh, so loud or so long. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever that means.
It's the same sound our grandpa made when we shut the lights off in the bathroom.
Yeah, we used to do that.
Oh,
Because there's an outside light switch to the bathroom
That's
one. Yeah.
crazy.
So we'd shut it off. Oh,
There's our grandpa who also melodically yawned
Really?
Yeah, he would always go.
He would sing it.
Yeah, that's how he would yawn every time. Am I wrong?
I forgot about that.
Every
That's
single
true.
yawn.
Yeah.
Was it the same notes each time? Like okay, I got it.
Every
yeah.
single time. So
That's awesome.
He had that going for him. I also brought something of Grandpa's in today.
It's on over there.
Ooh.
It's over there. I don't know if I can't quite reach it.
I feel like I
but
can't
I'm going to
too.
go get it just because I want to show it.
Okay. Well, he's gone. Jason and I will talk.
He also did that bird.
Yeah,
Carved that bird.
Oh, wow. Yes. Wow.
So he was a
Whittler.
whittler. He whittled.
He made this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So he made that.
This says IKEA on it. Is your grandpa's name IKEA?
Yes, it was.
He's from Sweden.
IKEA.
or German or where's
Alsacer.
Yeah.
ever
So
Ikea's
yeah,
from.
I mean,
don't know.
the wood,
Scandinavia?
the branch. I mean, that belongs to God. So God did.
So this is
yeah.
God did this.
I was like, wow, he is one-upping the Lord. Good job, Grandpa.
But he started so many years ago. You can count. You know what I mean? But
I see it.
but he did carve this, and I believe our grandma probably painted it. That's usually how they did it.
Okay.
And then he liked to do the spoons with the mouse on it.
Oh,
so
that's
that was
adorable.
him. So he was also the one that we would shut the light off when
Did
he
you
was
ever
in the
use
bathroom.
this as a wooden spoon? Because I got a
no.
wooden spoon because I'm from the 80s. So that was
I love a wooden spoon.
that was on the knuckles.
Big fan of
My
it.
mom was saying,
Oh,
move
I
your
see.
hands. And I'm like, oh. Kathy. With a K.
Kathy liked one of my Facebook comments.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Which, what are we talking about?
On Joe Jr.'s page,
Yeah? Joe
he
Jr.
posted something about turkeys on the church lawn.
Okay.
Did you see it?
I don't think so.
It's just a little video.
I blocked it. What?
And I said, you blocked Joe Jr.
Again.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I doing? I'm blocking it.
And I said, turkeys like to make a show of it. And I don't remember the rest of the comment. It was something like that.
Yeah.
And they don't really like to engage.
I see.
And that was and then she liked it.
She's on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom will go like 9 days without being on Facebook, and then it's just like.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, when it popped up, Kathy Neff liked my
yeah. It's
post.
a big
I'm
deal.
like, this is a big deal.
Yeah.
You know.
You just see her like on her phone. She's just like,
It is a big deal.
I like that. Yes. What's next?
How you doing?
No, I'm not going to make it.
Oh, come on.
I don't think I can. I'm going to go try, but oof.
Well, we're half an hour in, and you have slowed down quite a bit.
Oh, bro.
You did the first 12 in 8 minutes, and the last 12, it's taken you more than that.
If he projectile vomits and
20
ruins
minutes,
all of the equipment, that would be epic. I'd feel bad for a second.
For the sake of you, I sat next to him just in case he vomited that you wouldn't be next to
I
that.
feel like I'm more of a direct.
I might give up
Maybe.
for real because I really don't want to get sick.
Maybe you should just let it settle, see how things go.
I'm going to
mean,
finish this one.
24 is a lot.
Finish that one.
Yeah.
Let it sit for 5 minutes, and then ramp it back up.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Let's not make any decisions right now.
No.
Let's not
I mean,
go
I still
crazy.
have 30 minutes.
And what's the record?
I don't know what the record is, but the Nate
Is that the sound he makes when he projectile vomits?
Oh!
I'm like, oh, that's kind of fun. And just applesauce
smoking
garden
his
hose.
pipe. All right. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Okay.
That wasn't on my list.
I think we've said all of the ones that need to be mentioned. So
I got a couple more. I could.
Oh,
throw out
okay.
there.
All right, bring
What
them
about Thundercats? Thundercats is pretty.
Oh,
sweet.
I think Thundercats belongs in that same category that we can only take
G.I.
one
Joes.
of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I'd still pick G.I. Joes.
You'd still take G.I. Joe over Thundercats?
Yeah.
You would? Okay.
Thundercats had. I remember being epic when I was a kid, and I watched it later on whatever Netflix.
It's on
or whatever.
Amazon Prime.
Is it Amazon Prime? And it's just like the voice acting so stupid. It's like
Oh,
real,
yeah. It's awful.
It's like real mature. It's like, oh, hello. You know, it's just like real deep.
Well,
and stuff.
Lionel is, I mean, he's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it just they all seem like they were like my dad's friends doing the voices.
Snark?
Or like my grandparents' friends doing the
Snark? Was that the name of the little thing?
yeah.
Snarf.
Snarf?
Snarf.
Yeah.
The Snarf? He said his name.
Remember the
He said he was.
Snorks? Was that a thing?
That was the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
That was
With
like the underwater
Smurfs. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot. I went down memory lane. There's these things called Poppins. Remember Poppins?
No.
Or Puffins or something?
No.
Puffins is the cereal. That's right. Poppins, they're like a stuffed animal, and they would like tuck into themselves and make a ball, and you could like pop them open.
No.
And they would be like,
Did you have one?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We could
I
do a whole
forget
nother
that he
show
was
about-
rich.
Yeah.
See, we grew up.
Oh,
you know.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, because it was a total
Did you have a Super
misread.
Nintendo?
Yes.
Okay.
I bought Justin
All right.
Fenstermakers
All right.
just a
One of
couple
these
years
guys.
ago.
All right.
No, I
Anybody-
remember. Well, you guys were like the Columbus people, and I was like, "Oh, they're in Columbus." You know, I make the joke about multi-level laser tag and freeway systems and mail trucks because ours was always delivered like a
And then you came
Trailblazer.
to our house to visit us.
Yeah,
and found
went to
out-
the wedding. I was like, wait a minute, this is nothing like I was
Yeah.
told. It was
Big letdown. But by
Yeah.
then it was too late. We already had your phone number, and there was nothing you could do about it.
traveling back to Forrest Gump. It was like
Shira.
1950s. I don't know. I know of it, but that was on my list.
Okay.
I've got Legend of Zelda.
I never watched that.
Wasn't huge. Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
Stirs up memories. Captain N, the Game Master. Did
No.
you ever see that?
No, I don't know that.
Oh my gosh, you guys have to watch this show.
Captain
the
N,
voice
the Game
acting
Master.
is incredible. Just like all the Mother Brain is hilarious. Like her voice, and there's the Eggplant Wizard and all that stuff. But check out Captain N, the Game Master.
Okay.
So
I've never even heard of it.
Wow.
I'm pulling up an image of it. You know what? That's actually you do know what that is.
Kid Icarus,
You
Mega Man.
You remember that.
I don't think I do.
I remember it. Now that
Kid
I
Icarus
see it.
does like a kiss on
yeah,
everything.
yeah. No, I
Mega Man's
definitely
like,
remember
Mega Man.
this.
It's like real low.
Yeah.
Game Boy, I don't think
It was
Game
like
Boy
a
talks.
Nintendo,
I love
advertisement.
Nintendo. Simon
basically.
Belmont from Castlevania.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I definitely remember this now.
yeah, it's good.
That does not belong on the list.
No, it's obviously you guys were like, what is that show?
It's worth talking about.
It's
Yeah.
not that iconic.
Yeah, it like opened up with a scene where he's like a real kid.
Yep, and he gets sucked.
And then he
into
gets
the video
sucked into
game.
the video game.
He's got the Master Blaster, whatever that thing's called, the gun.
Oh, yeah.
It was awesome.
Ah, man, I wanted the glove so
the power
bad.
glove.
I had the glove. What?
Yeah.
So tell me more about this Angela Lansbury photo.
Did you have a Game Genie?
No. I had a Game Gear, though. My grandpa one year gave the family $1,200. So between my brother and my mom and dad and I, we each got $300, which I don't think that's fair. Anyways, for a kid, like you're not getting a quarter of this.
There's no way
I'm
I
the
would do
parents.
that with my
They're like,
kids.
hey, here's
I w-
$50.
My
Somebody give me
kids wouldn't even
300.
know that anything
Right.
happened.
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't get any money from Grandpa. He said, do not give them any money. But I got a Game Gear with it for $300. $300.
Yeah.
And I got like Mortal Kombat for it or something.
And you just loved it.
I did, but it was so expensive. Now you think back, like $300.
Yeah, what a waste.
What a waste. And the game's like $60. You're like, man.
Our first
Getting
$60
sad.
game was Double Dragon.
It was a big deal. Given to us,
Yeah.
though, as a present
By our uncle. Yeah.
by our uncle. And
Two
it was
players.
like, when it came in, I mean, we were just
Yeah.
pretty excited about
Yeah.
it.
That was a big deal.
Because it was
Pretty intense.
It was one of those games that you're excited about because it was an arcade game. So you could go to the arcade and play it.
But it wasn't the same graphics.
It wasn't the same, but it felt like pretty similar.
Yeah.
And so that was pretty exciting.
It's a shocking scene. They open that and they like punch that lady in the stomach.
I know,
You're like,
yeah.
whoa, you cannot do that. Yeah, that's scary.
I played
the
a little
guy
bit
that-
of it lately because it's on the Switch.
Yeah, the main boss that had the
Yep.
shells on his. Man, he was scary.
Yeah, it's like-
Open up, you're like, oh god.
All right, what else you got?
I've got Disney's Adventures of the Gummy Bears. That was like
Gummy bears. You're a good big gummy
I
bears
love
guy.
gummy bears.
Greatest
Bouncing
theme
here
song.
and there and everywhere.
Goes, what's
High
cool about
Adventure.
that song?
It's beyond compare.
B flat starts out and does
Yeah.
a key change to C.
Yeah, I-
because
yeah.
I was like, what is that really high note that the guy can't really hit?
Yeah.
We are the gummy bears. It's like a C. I was like, that's a high C up there. But he couldn't even really hit it.
You know what the crazy thing is? I don't notice stuff like that, but I turned that on. I don't know. It was a couple of months ago because it was on Disney. It's on Disney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I just got to listen to the song. I
Yes.
just want to listen to the song.
Such a great song.
So I was like, kids, just listen to the song. And halfway through the song, now that you say that, I remember Levi goes, "Oh, key change."
Yeah.
Like in the middle of it, I was like, I guess there is.
And it was super subtle. I didn't notice it. I was like listening for it. I'm like, when did it change? And you're in C.
Yeah.
You know? It's crazy.
Yeah.
What a
He
life.
slid the capo up and then kept on playing.
Exactly.
All right. So what else you got?
Jim and the Holograms.
Oh, you were a big Jim fan.
I was. And you know this story.
Tell it.
Jim.
I lost a lot of respect for you.
I did too when I said it outside, like my body. I was like, I just said that on the podcast. So Jem was my first
Do you know
kiss.
Jem?
Yeah.
Jem, she's truly outrageous. You know her.
Yeah.
Truly outrageous. Yeah. So I had such a crush on her in early stages, probably because of like the music aspect. And she was like
So embarrassing.
cute. And she was also like mythical and a cartoon character and wasn't real. And it was probably created by some old fat guy. But yeah, like I would just pause the show and I kissed the screen. Right on the lips. First kiss. It's digital.
It's too
It's
weird.
an analog.
It's too weird. It's unnatural. It's too weird to make up.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we
it's-
were ahead of our time. No one understands now in 2020.
Did you were in the room by yourself, obviously.
Hopefully, yeah, probably. I'm sure my parents were watching or something. Like, I didn't know they were in the room. You know how it is when you're a kid. You
Conversations were had.
Yeah.
Like, they consulted professionals.
Meetings at school. Yeah.
Now, had Chuck seen it?
Oh, I would have not been here. I would have been murdered at 7 years
That
old.
would have been the right thing to do.
He's like, that's it. I'm taking him out. Because Chuck is Rex Kwon Do, essentially, from Napoleon Dynamite.
You think I go home to Sterling every night dressed like Peter Pan over here? Forget about it.
Yeah, my brother is everyone's big brother. If you've never known what it's like to have a big brother, just hang out with my brother. He'll step on your foot, call you a dork,
Yeah.
Oh, my
emasculate
goodness. Jim,
Yeah.
you kissed Jim.
Yeah.
You just straight up kissed Jim.
Sparks flew.
And you pause the TV to do it.
I believe so.
And
Yeah, you definitely a double take because I knew it was taboo. Our love was taboo
yeah.
in those days. People weren't ready for what we
I
experienced.
don't know.
Yeah. Jim.
You know,
She had those
I had a
earrings.
conversation, in the kind of conversations you have when you're in your young 20s and stuff like that. And, we were sitting around and talking about the most attractive cartoon females.
Oh, yeah.
And
I like where this is going.
We're having this conversation. You know, it's all the ones that you would think.
the
you know.
classic. Yeah, let's go. Throw them out. Who do
And
we
then,
got?
well, I mean, April O'Neil.
Yes.
Um,
Sometimes female Bugs Bunny, like it was like Bugs Bunny dressed up as a
this
woman.
is what I was getting at.
Yeah.
You're
like, it kinda works.
We went through the whole conversation, and our mutual friend Jad.
It's not my friend.
He's not my friend.
Our mutual friend Jad, he was embarrassed, like he was at like an AA meeting or something, and he was like, it was like a pause in the conversation. He's like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, when Bugs Bunny dresses like that, we're like, whoa.
We're all like, right? This guy gets it. Somebody help me here. Yeah.
Oh, my
Heathcliff. Remember
goodness.
Heathcliff's girlfriend?
Yeah.
She wore the leg warmers.
Oh, yeah.
She had like
Come
the little
on.
hair,
Mhm.
little headband. I
Yeah.
think she had a headband. She was
Mhm.
adorable.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Do
Do
you remember the Heathcliff song?
Heathcliff.
No one could terrify the neighborhood. That's all I know.
That's all. Ladies and gentlemen, ring a bell for that. Stumped the lyric master.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
All right.
Heathcliff. Okay.
Anything else? We got to nail this down.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like the Care Bears too. I don't know. I was really confused. Heathcliff and the Cadillac Cats, Inspector Gadget. That fourth position. Are we waiting on the fourth, right? We need a fourth?
Well, we said definitely DuckTales, I think.
TMNT, DuckTales,
TMNT, DuckTales.
G.I.
G.I.
Joe.
Joe.
G.I.
Just
Joe.
one more.
I think it's Smurfs.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking iconic.
I got to. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Pound Puppies, Super Mario Brothers show. I had a really soft side as a kid. Garfield and Friends, The Real Ghostbusters. Was good.
Estelle and Harrison finish the Super Mario's Smash show. It's like 85 episodes.
Oh.
It's on
Which-
Amazon or
There's
something
a
like
Super
that.
Brothers Smash, like that video game. They made a TV
Or
show.
not. What is it called?
Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Super
Oh,
Mario
yeah.
Brothers Super Show.
Where there's like live action.
Yeah,
and
they
then-
watched the whole
Oh,
thing.
it's so bad.
Like
there was
beginning to-
85 episodes.
Yes.
I thought there was like 2 seasons, maybe one.
Well, they're like 44 each.
Yeah, because
It's like when the
ev-
seasons were like year
Oh,
round.
it's so bad.
Yeah.
They're like in the plumber's, whatever they call that,
was-
den or whatever.
Hey, was Mega Man on Captain N?
yeah.
And he was like, Mega High. Yeah, everything was Mega something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So annoying. Yeah. Wow. I'm so impressed by that. 88 episodes.
Hey.
Wow.
It
was like live action.
That's more than there were 99 Lives episodes. Is there? How many 99 Lives episodes were there?
Scott
man.
Santos finished it off.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
like 87, 88.
Killed the
something like
show.
that.
Yeah.
Did we not make it to 99? That's sad. I feel like we did.
We'll call this 99.
Maybe not. Perfect. I love it.
So
I think we're there.
I think that's it.
Yep.
That's it. That is the list.
Do you know, I know you're a research guy. Do you know why they ended Saturday morning cartoons? Because you know, like it just kind of disappeared in the 90s?
Yeah.
Listen to this, guys. The beginning of the end of the Saturday morning cartoon came in 1990 when Congress, those guys,
Yeah.
whoever they were in the 90s,
Big government.
in response to the steady pressure on the part of parents and children's interest groups concerned with the issue of advertising to children, enacted the Children's Television Act.
So that ended
CTA.
Saturday morning cartoons?
Yeah, and there's more ads than ever for
Yeah.
people. So
That
I'm like,
didn't
let's
help
bring them
anything.
back. There needs to be a
Yeah, but if Saturday morning cartoons were on right now, my
nobody would
kids
watch
wouldn't
them.
care.
That's
They'd be like, I can watch whatever I
You
want to
have
watch.
Cartoon Network,
whenever I wanna watch
Nickelodeon.
it.
all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, you can turn
There's no
the
waiting
TV
anymore.
on right now and watch SpongeBob.
Somewhere like in Japanese, any language you want.
Yeah.
It's ready to go. Yeah, and they think too about as far as like Star Wars when it was in the theaters. Like the theaters were so great because you didn't know when it was coming back. There was no like, especially the first Star Wars. It wasn't like, well, I'll wait for it to come out on VHS or Laserdisc or whatever.
No.
That you didn't know you were going to see it again, so people would see it like 10 times, 20 times in a theater. Box number 2.
That's 2 dozen.
We need to do something like sound effect or something like.
I'm sure the bell for.
I think. Did you stop ringing the bell?
Yeah.
You just didn't have enough energy to ring the bell.
I'm not going to make it.
Dude,
I mean, a whole other box.
Listen, if I had another 2 hours, I think I could get it.
You got 12 minutes.
Oh man,
I don't think you can pull it off.
A minute. I don't think I can.
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
Me too.
I told everybody that you could do it.
Oh man, I don't know. I didn't know what to believe or expect.
So I got a problem with the way that Jason. So the way that the show is done, we are a YouTube show. But we're also a podcast that you can listen to.
Yeah.
So I'm the one that posts the audio on our podcast site, and Jason's the one that does the video.
Yep.
Now, you doing okay over there?
Making room. It's all that glaze. It's just all glaze.
Glaze is getting
You got the glazed lungs.
Sinus.
I do have a sugar high.
Yeah.
My head.
You
know how you
look
have a
super red.
Do I?
I think
Yeah,
you
I don't know
officially
the
have
difference
have
between
diabetes.
your
medicine
hat.
head, and it like your head's above your head.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
You want
right
some
now.
coffee?
I don't know.
Sure, I'd love some.
I honestly
Oh.
don't know. I don't know. I don't feel
Are you-
good.
I'm so nervous right now.
This is the Nateland Krispy Kreme challenge,
Nateland,
Yeah.
welcome back.
and you're not.
I can't do it. If
We
they
talked
do
a
it,
big game.
I know.
You'll be impressed if they do it.
Oh, if
I mean, a professional eater is
Listen,
one thing.
I'm not. I'm just a normal guy.
You're just a
Right.
guy that likes donuts.
right.
I mean, I did 2 dozen.
Yeah.
What do you want?
More donuts than I've ever eaten in a sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stopping.
Me too.
You're just done.
I can't.
That's wise. I just don't want to get thrown up on.
So Jason does the video, and I've noticed a trend, Jason, and I've been waiting to call you out on it.
This is the time.
Every single video, you choose a still shot on,
Yeah, I was waiting for you to bring this
and
up.
Jason is rigging it
Yeah.
to make it look like he's the funny one. Because every single time I'm
you
like,
laughing. Oh, that's
I'm like
great.
talking
Laughing,
and
and
he's
Jason's
laughing.
like-
Yeah.
you know, just like he just dropped a comedy bomb, and I'm just
Right.
like, you know,
so dry.
The last one, my hand's like this, and Dan's like this.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I just feel like maybe
it
we
up.
could share the laughs. You know, maybe
We
one.
both laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, but you never pick your still shot. One time you did.
Yeah.
But
Should we stage one of all of us laughing?
Yeah. Of all of us laughing at the same time. Can we
Time
do
mark
that?
about 42 minutes, 43 minutes.
Okay.
Ready?
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Nailed it. First time. Good job, guys.
That was great.
Wow.
That was awesome. We should
I'm
do
really
that every
satisfied
show.
about that.
Yeah. Okay.
This
People
would be
can
great.
write in and tell us what kind of still shot they want. You know,
Right.
maybe
Uh-huh.
contemplative. You know,
The thinker, yeah.
sad.
Or
Yeah.
the stinker.
Oh, emo.
There's the sugar high cutting in. So, I was just upset about that. So let's just
I get it.
let's go to the. You got frost. You got glaze
I got
everywhere.
it's
You're
Really
just
soundboards
gross over there.
glazed over.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Just-
throw it out.
it's just textured and
Will
glaze.
this foam go through the washing machine?
Yeah,
'Cause it's kinda
I hope
like-
so.
I think
I'm not.
so.
I'm not using it. Let's do. Let's move on to the Netflix suggestion of the week.
Love it.
Have you heard this song?
I have. It's great.
It's an original.
It's
It
an
is,
original. One take, Matt.
What?
One take.
Now, let's not be lying to America
One take.
on the show.
One take.
It's catchy. Where'd your inspiration come from?
Adam Sandler.
Oh, okay. I was going to say it sounds a lot like Creed, too.
Yeah. Well, I think Adam Sandler was playing off of that
Jack Black.
kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The show's it's incredibly long too.
Yeah, it's
Way too long.
It's like 50 something seconds long. It should be 15 seconds.
Right.
This is the best part.
Maybe Amazon Prime or something like that, like YouTube. Or we don't want to put a box around what you watch, so
Very good, very
you
PC.
never know.
Yeah, you don't want to, like...
We're not trying
we don't
to
know.
get in people's lives.
I mean,
Right.
10 years from now, Netflix might not even be a thing.
That's
So
true.
it'll always be the Netflix suggestion of the week. That'll never change.
although
Right.
Dan doesn't even subscribe to Netflix.
Well,
I heard about
you
that.
do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I'm done though. I've watched everything I want to watch. So
Okay, then
I'm gonna
log
log.
out. Do it.
All right.
Do it.
Wait 3 months, then they have all new shows, and you're like, "Ooh, Cobra Kai season 3." What? Spoiler! Sorry, I'm getting ahead of the show.
Once Great British Baking Show's over, then I'll log out. I promise.
Huh. What do you like about that?
I love that
Everything
show.
about that
Yeah.
show.
See, I have to be eating something when I'm watching a cooking show because it's just like
Well, I often
terrible.
do end up eating things while I'm watching it. But
yeah, because I can't just like watch it because I'm like, that
it's
looks
just
so
so
good.
calm. The whole feeling,
they're
it just
British.
makes me happy. The show makes me just feel happy.
Did you guys
That's just the way it is.
Downton Abbey fans?
No, but I've never
Really?
watched
My
it.
wife does.
Yeah,
Maybe I should give it a shot.
it's great. I'm shocked. I like two things on PBS: Downton Abbey and Sherlock.
Sherlock is great.
Yeah, that was it.
Maybe the best thing ever on TV.
And Arthur. What?
I watched a little bit.
Is that the Arthur meme where it's like his hand is clenched? Have you seen
He's like
that?
a little. It's cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a pretty popular meme where you just see Arthur's hand clenched.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, what's your Netflix suggestion of the week?
All right. So I just finished Cobra Kai. A little late to the party. Just finished it.
Well,
have you guys
so what's
seen
the
it?
deal with that? Because
I just finished season 2.
it was a YouTube Red thing,
It was.
and then Netflix, did they buy it?
they had to.
Yeah, you've seen this. Have you seen this?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
it. It's just one image.
Yeah, it's like a
Just
pretty
a tiny
popular
face.
meme.
That's all it is.
And then they do, I don't know,
like he's
pictures.
upset.
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess.
that's so funny.
Anyway.
Arthur.
Cobra
Um,
Kai.
Cobra Kai. Yeah,
I
just finished
watched
season 2.
the first season.
You haven't watched the whole thing?
I just didn't.
It's 50-50. It's 50% terrible.
Yeah.
It's 50% awesome.
Here's my thing about
Saved
it.
by the Bell of our generation.
If it only focused on Danny, I would be all into it. But
Yes.
this new generation of kids, I'm not interested in them.
Yeah.
So that's when you lose me. And I just felt
Well,
like
they've
it was
got
going to get
to.
more. I know that they have to.
Yeah.
But it's not. I mean, it's just, my time is valuable.
It is. But they did so well with just like all the callbacks and
Yeah.
the flashbacks to the movie. I'm like, excellent job. And then like I don't know what you've seen, but the mom's in it. Like she's, you never know if people are still alive, like Pat Morita, rest in peace.
Yeah.
But but they did throwbacks to him and you get
Is
chills when he's
Elizabeth Shue
talking.
in it?
I can't confirm nor deny. How much have you seen any of it?
I saw the first season.
Okay. I cannot confirm or
So
deny.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
That is your
It's
Netflix
good. I like
suggestion.
Isaac and I watched it. It was good. It was cheesy.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed
at
to
times,
be.
but it was the bonsai trees and the way he says bonsai makes me kind of mad a little bit, but it's Danny.
I kind of like how they kind of flipped it too. It's like the good guy's kind of the bad guy, and the bad
Yeah.
guy's
It's a lot
kind
of
of the good
gray.
guy.
Yeah,
I
because
like
then
it.
you're rooting for Johnny, and then you're
Yeah.
like, Daniel, don't act like that. Come on, you're
Right.
winning. You got
Yeah.
the 3 car dealerships,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I never thought I'd be rooting for that guy.
I know. And then you feel bad for him, like when he's really trying, like he's
Right.
trying not to be like an alcoholic or whatever, and you're like, yeah, Johnny, you got this. And then Daniel comes in, and you're like, come on, Daniel.
Yeah, man, give him
what
a
Pat
break.
Morita would be
Jerk
rolling
move,
his
Daniel.
grave.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
Pat Morita was still around,
Yeah,
none of that. He'd have kept.
He would've straightened
He'd
him
have
out.
kept him in line.
taking him on a fishing trip or
Yeah.
something.
Had him do some chores around the house.
Yeah.
All right, Jason. What is your Netflix suggestion of the week?
The Sleepover. So
Sleepover.
yeah, it's a Netflix original.
Okay.
1 hour and 43 minutes.
Looking at it.
So basically,
Okay.
I watched it with the kids, the little boys. Mom is undercover. She was a former, like international thief, and she had to go to witness protection. So she got married, had kids, all under witness protection.
Okay.
But her
well,
new family doesn't know.
Her new family doesn't know, and they come and kidnap her to do one last job.
I see.
And so the kids get involved in the whole process.
It's like Spy Kids.
Yeah, it's
little bit.
it's a lot like Spy Kids.
Yeah. Cool.
So the kids liked it. Teddy liked it quite a bit.
Is it it's a movie? It's not a
It's a movie.
seasons? Okay.
Yeah, it's just one movie, Netflix original. It was decent. It had some funny parts in it. So a solid B+.
How you doing?
I'm not good. My nose all of a sudden is like super stuffed.
Turns out,
Eating 2 dozen donuts is not a good thing for
even
you.
Krispy
And a
Kreme.
couple went up your nose, I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, to save time. So that's probably what that is.
All right. Now Jason knows that I've been watching a lot of Frasier lately.
I've never seen Frasier, but I hear it's incredible.
Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling. Toss
Toss
salad
salad
and
and
scrambled
scrambled. How do I know
eggs.
this?
Quite stylish.
We should pretend like you sing the song and you and Jason sing, and then do you know the words to the song?
No.
So that would be better if he doesn't know the words, and then you guys sing it together. Have you ever seen him do that on SNL before?
Yeah.
It's great.
I've seen that.
It's hilarious.
I don't know what it is.
So like pick any song.
So do you know the
a
Frasier
song
song
that he would know. How
Do
many
you know
words are
the
in
whole
it?
verse?
yeah, I know all of Frasier.
Okay, so then I pretend to like sing it with you.
Okay.
But I don't know the song because I really don't know the
Oh,
song.
and so Jason will do that.
Yeah, you can sing it. Yeah.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
Hey, baby, I hear the blues are calling. Toss salads and scrambled eggs. Hey, baby, I seem a bit confused. Well, maybe, but I got you pegged. but I don't know what to do with those tossed salads and scrambled eggs. They're calling again.
Good night, Seattle. Good night.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
it's
it's fun. That's one of my favorite things in SL they do. I don't know the characters.
I know what you're. I've seen that.
I haven't watched SNL
Fred Armisen
since-
and Kristen Wiig, and they
Yeah.
make these funny, hilarious songs up on the spot, and
Yeah.
they have to like mimic the
At the
actions.
same time.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
I'm a big
hilarious.
Fred Armisen fan.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
That guy's
Love
a
it.
genius. Well, I'm not going to make it Frasier, although honorable mention.
No.
I'm still going to mention it because it's just a pleasant show. It's just it's another show that just makes me happy. You know, I want to hang out at Cafe Nervosa with Niles and Frasier, and you know,
So, what is your Netflix suggestion of the week?
it is found currently on HBO Max. I accidentally got HBO
How is that
Max
possible?
for a month.
Oh, so it wasn't on Netflix.
No,
I was
my
confused.
my suggestion is Chariots of Fire, the movie,
Oh.
not Frasier.
The old one? Is that the old movie?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
I've decided
Running?
to start watching almost exclusively older movies, just because I like the fact that they're so slow.
Yeah, different time. I just started watching The Twilight Zone on Hulu Plus.
I love Twilight Zone.
Yeah, so I'm like the 5th episode in. I'm like, wow, we got a ways to go. But
Dude.
it's good.
The first 3 seasons, fantastic.
The camera angles are incredible for the day, like 1950.
Yeah.
The way they would shoot it was really cool. The one I just watched was the lady that was like this famous actress for years, and she gets caught in the past, what she used to be.
Yeah.
And so she, long story short, becomes like inside the movie and like never comes back.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like super happy, and they're like, oh. So
Dude, I could talk for hours about Twilight Zone.
yeah, it's pretty amazing. So, but I like the speed because it's black and white.
Well, there it is.
Slower.
That's a show.
There it is.
I couldn't do it. So, officially got 2 dozen.
Well, so you set the
Valiant
bar.
effort.
I set the bar. Let's see what they can do.
Nateland Krispy Kreme challenge, and there it is. All right. Well, this is Dan signing off for Jason and Matt, reminding you to always keep your stick on the ice and never wear the blue sweats.
Sit, boo boo, sit. Good dog.
I have spoken.